Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Hatman. We have Badri Balavenkateshan, a leading immigration lawyer, and who has actually or kindly accepted our invite after the latest announcement by our Prime Minister, Mr. Keir Starmer. There's been a lot of speculation. People are panicking, and I think that there are a lot of different things which has been announced in this 65 pager, which was released yesterday. I think that you might have all of you have seen the internet, seen a lot of videos, reels on that. But at the same time, what we thought, and this is after a lot of you guys messaging us on our Tamil channel, asking us queries and saying that, okay, guys, can you do something in English so that we can understand? So that's the reason I've invited Badri on this interview. In spite of his busy
Sure.
schedule, he agreed and he said, okay, I'll come and help you guys. So the main focus here is like we are going to take the main points which will be affecting one, people who are here in work visa or like skilled worker visa, or people who want to come here in skilled worker visa, or companies who want to employ people from outside UK on skilled worker visa. Then there's also students who want to come to the UK for studying, what the changes are, what how it's going to affect them. May it be coming to a university or like the PSW duration, everything will be discussed. And finally, we will be also discussing about the ILR. So there's a change in
Settlement.
ILR as well. So number of years is going to change. So we will be what we'll be doing is first thing first, let's get into the overview of what exactly has been announced as part of the white paper, and then take the main points and then try to put some more light on it so that people like we have already had a lot of queries from the Tamil and the English followers. So I'm going to ask those questions so that we have a good clarity. Once you see all these videos, you'll be very clear like whether to panic or not to panic. I think that most of the things we believe that you don't have to panic. Things are going to be
Mm.
okay. So don't worry, we are just going to give you good information. So the main thing why we have the leading immigration lawyer is like if it comes from him, it will be more legitimate, and that's the reason. Like instead of going and watching a lot of different videos from amateurs, this will be the best thing to watch and understand. Okay, so thank you once again, Badri.
Sure.
So the first point, we'll start with the first overview. And
Sure.
we'll take this white paper which was announced yesterday. And can you give us what are the major points which we have to
Sure.
focus on?
Okay. So first of all, Home Office, not Home Office, basically the immigration white paper has been published yesterday by the Home Office, and also our Honorable Prime Minister Keir Starmer has given a brief overview before publishing the white paper. So what it talks about is what are the changes they are proposing in coming years or in coming months. So they have kind of categorized into four sectors. One is in work, student, English language requirements, and settlement. Also, they have spoken about private life and human rights application as well. But we are not going to talk into those categories. I'm going to only focus on four categories, which is work, students, English language requirement, and settlement. So let's jump into work category, which is skilled worker visa. What are the changes they are going to bring? So the first thing what they have proposed is they are going to increase the level or the qualification level for skilled worker, which is from RQF level 3 to RQF level 6. So before 2020, it was in RQF level 6. But then when Boris Johnson came in power, he reduced it to RQF level 3. But now they are taking it back. So which means they're expecting to reduce around 180 eligible occupation roles when it goes to RQF level 6. So we used to talk about a small shop can bring a supervisor or a shop manager, or if it is a restaurant manager, also if it's a beauty salon manager. So those sort of low level jobs, not I shouldn't say low level, like Orky of level 3 semi-skilled jobs will be taken off fully. And they also proposing that they want to increase the salary further for this Orky of level 6. So this is the first major change they are going to bring. Again, we do not know the timeline, so we believe it can be quick and sooner, because currently it is at white paper stage. It has to go to the parliament and they have to kind of put it as a rule and it has to be approved. There will be a vote, and once it has been approved, then it will be kind of published as a statement of change in immigration rule. Only then it will be fully effective, but we do not know the dates yet. So this is the first thing, which is increase to qualification level of skilled workers. Then the second thing which they are proposing is they want to abolish the current immigration salary list, and they will create a new shortage occupation list. So this new shortage occupation list, it is basically for the job roles which is below RQF level 6, and this will be for temporary period until they kind of I mean, it's kind of, you could say, as a transition period for the lower level jobs, which is at RQF level 3 to RQF level 5. And what they have said is this will be only for limited time, and anyone comes on this lower level jobs, they will not be able to bring that dependence. So this is something they have said. Again, currently skilled workers can bring the dependence. People should not get confused. This is only once it becomes as immigration rules, then from that date onwards, they cannot bring the dependence. Existing skilled workers do not need to panic. They can bring that dependence. So this is another change within the immigration rules they have proposed. Another thing, what they have said is they're going to increase immigration skill surcharge, and they are proposing to increase it by 32%. Currently, it is around £364 per year, which they are proposing to increase it by 32%, probably like £100, £120. This is something they have proposed, which they want to do it. Also, they are proposing to increase the language level that we will discuss at the English language section, but I want to just bring that as well to the notice. And another good thing they have proposed is within the work route is very highly talent routes. So they want to kind of expand, and they want to kind of make the
Great.
rules bit easier for innovator founder visa, and also they are looking into expansion of high potential individual route. They are going to kind of explore more into it, and they're going to make it bit easier.
If
So these are the changes.
does the global
Yeah,
talent or something, that there's another visa, does it fall under the same
correct.
category?
Global talent visa, that is entirely different
Okay.
from this one.
Okay. That
This is
they've not
highly
mentioned it.
potential individual. Yeah, that one they are leaving as it is. They are not kind of restricting anything on that. It is open, still open. Global talent route is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
So next category is student. So for student, the major thing is they are bringing down the graduate visa length from 24 months to 18 months. This is one major change they are bringing. And another other changes for student visa is not to the rules itself, but they are bringing some restrictions to the sponsors. So kind of what they are suggesting is that any university should have a course enrollment rate of at least 95%, and also they should have a course completion rate of 90%. And they are going to bring a new traffic light system like red, amber, and green. So sponsors who are failing, they will be kind of given an action plan, Also, they will be kind of put a limit to recruit international students, or they might even restrict completely to recruit international students. This is for universities. So going forward, universities have to kind of recruit quality students, and they are also kind of bringing something called agent quality framework, where sponsors using recruitment agents kind of they need to sign up and they have to follow certain procedures in order to recruit international students. So this is what they have proposed
There was one more, there's another
on
question for me
June.
on that. There's another query where there was a mention of 6% tax on the recruitment itself. So they were saying that like university has to
Yes,
pay.
there is a proposed levy on international student tuition fee,
Yeah.
which they will be explored. What they are saying is uh, exactly, they haven't given a full explanation. What they are saying is that the government wants to get its hands on some of the international student tuition fees, as the technical annex to the white paper explains that this would be a 6% levy on those fees. So more details will be revealed in autumn budget. This is what they have said.
Okay.
So it is not clear, but probably they would be kind of putting 6% on the fees, whether this will be paid by
That
the
was,
international
yeah, yeah.
students or maybe it will be paid by the universities. We don't know yet, but this is something they have proposed. They want to kind of put a 6%
Heavy
uh,
on the, yeah.
levy on those fees
See, that
on
that's
their
where like
international
I think that if you go for a 20,000 pounds fees, then
probably.
1,600 or something goes to the government. Uh,
Government that we don't know. Maybe universities would still keep it as 20,000 and they might pay it, or they might ask
the student.
students to pay. We don't know yet. We
Yeah.
don't know that yet. It
Okay.
is just a proposal. We still, like I said, they said they will provide more details in the atom budget.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The
Mm.
most important thing is English language requirement. Now that they want to increase across every sector from B1 to B2, the existing language requirement for settlement is, or many other route for even skilled worker is B1. So they want to increase to B2. Even anyone coming to the UK in skilled worker visa, currently it is 4.0 IELTS score, which is B1 level in all categories, which will be increased to 5.5. So this is something they're proposing. And not only that, they want to uh, introduce English language requirement for adult dependent relative, and they have to pass A1 level. This is just news,
Hey, English
which they
language,
have said. And
is the English language going to affect the students as well? Or like currently they're
students
already
now,
doing some of
students
that?
now,
Yeah.
it is only for the people in the family route,
Okay.
skilled worker, settlement. That is what they are looking into it. So, like I said, in the skilled worker, which I was talking, they're increasing the level of English from B1 to B2. So, this is for people who will be coming under the new rules. Existing people, they do not need to panic. And again, this is at the white paper stage. It has to go to the parliament and then it has to be kind of proposed as an immigration law, and it will go for voting. And once it is being approved, then it will become as a law. They will put it through in a statement of changes. So that is what it is. So this is the third one, which I said about English language requirement, and finally about settlement, which most of them are panicking. Home Office want to increase the settlement route from 5 years to 10 years as eligibility criteria or qualifying period. So this will be a kind of additional cost for both business and applicants will be huge. And however, they said they are also going to bring a kind of you have to earn a settlement. What they mean is earned settlement is people who are contributing to the UK economy and society. They will be still able to get their settlement in 5 years. And what I assume is like high earning individuals, like I'm just assuming people who are earning over 100K or 150K per annum, they will be eligible for under 5 year route. Again, this is something I'm just guessing. This is not in the white paper. I'm just telling you. and also society, what they mean is that people like doctors, nurses who are contributing to the society, they will be still able to get the settlement in 5 years. But again, more information will be given uh, in near due course, in near future. This is currently everything. It's a proposal. It is the proposal stage. And the overall why they want to bring this restriction is because it is causing a lot of issues in the housing issues, housing shortages. Councils are facing issues in the schools. NHS is having a lot of pressures hitting patients. So this is causing a lot of pressure to the local people. So in order to kind of regularize this, they have put this lot of restrictions to reduce the net immigration in overall. So students, it is not affected. I mean, they haven't brought anything which will affect them broadly. It's only they are reducing the graduate visa from 24 months to 18 months. It is from another categories, especially in the skilled worker, they are bringing a lot of restrictions where they want to do. And the very important thing is within the skilled worker, they are completely shutting down care workers recruitment from abroad. So no more overseas recruitment for care workers. They have completely closed the door. However, until 2028, they are allowing the existing people who are under this care worker visa 6135, 6136, they are allowed to extend their visa and go for settlement. Again, this 5 years to 10 years is should be only for the people who are coming in the future. However, they haven't clarified this point, but we assume this it's only for the people who comes in the future because there has been a case law called HSMP forum in the past where Home Office tried to increase the settlement from 4 to 5 years, but they have challenged it and it has been quashed. So
So
that
based
case
on
law
that
is there.
assumption.
So
Mm,
HSMP forum. So that case law is there. So it is very, very unlikely
mm.
for Home Office to say that this will be for existing people. So I assume it will only be for the new people who are coming after this rule is proposed. And only for this, they have given a kind of timeline for this particular one. They have given the timeline will be somewhere in the beginning of 2026. But for other things, they haven't given the timeline. It could be quite quicker. So people who want to apply for their visa, skilled worker visa or license, they should apply as soon as possible and not wait for it because if the rule is once the rule is passed in the parliament, then they will implement immediately. So that's the advice I give it to the people. Again, this is purely for information purpose. It should not be taken as an immigration advice. So that's all for today. Raju, bye.
No
Over
problem.
to you now.
So thank you very much. So I think that we'll finish this off now. We have some queries based on all the white paper, whatever information has been given. People keep calling us and ask us certain questions. So I picked up some questions
Sure,
and I'm going to ask
please.
you one by one. So the main thing is on the skilled worker visa, there are people who are already here. Okay. So they have an extension coming up. So they have to extend. So they'll have this query that whether my extension will be affected because of this.
No, there will be always a transitional arrangement. People who are already in the skilled worker visa under the lower level jobs, which is between RQF level 3 to 6, they do not need to panic. They should be able to extend it successfully
Mm.
because they come under the old rules. So they shouldn't panic. It is only for the people who are coming newly after this rule change. They have to worry about it.
Okay, so when we are talking about the rule change, let's talk about the ILR as well. So I've been getting a lot of calls from the people who have already finished 4 years, 3 years, for 4.5 years, who are about to get an ILR. They are panicking as well. So whether this will affect us when it goes from
Like
five
I said,
years.
historically, whenever they propose this rule, that's how it has been that from the date they propose this rule, anyone who comes on the skilled worker visa and who is going for settlement, it would be 10 years because at this moment they have when this people who have got skilled worker visa for them as per the current immigration rules, they or the qualifying period is 5 years. So 5 years will remain for them to get settlement. They shouldn't change that. Like I said, if they change, it will be squashed in court, because we have a similar case law in the past called HSMP Forum
Okay.
for the highly skilled migrant program.
Which
They
was
have done
already,
this.
yeah, okay.
So it shouldn't be the case. So people shouldn't worry much. Existing people, I believe you shouldn't worry much, and you should be under 5 years.
Okay. For the students, what does this mean? Like when you say 18 months, how is that going to impact them? I think that the impact is 6 months done.
A
But
slight impact because they haven't closed the graduate visa completely. So that is something a fantastic news, which they were proposing earlier to close it fully. It is not going to happen. It is only they are reducing from 2 years to 18 months. It's just 6 months reduction. So I wouldn't worry much about it, and students shouldn't worry about it.
But there's another question on this as well. When you say that, okay, whatever new rules are, whenever it is going to come in, which will be like it'll take either 6 months or 12 months, you don't know, because it's just in the white paper stage. But my question now is like PSW is something which a person who's joined their university in September intake 2024, they are supposed to come to the stage of PSW in September 2025. So,
Mm,
for example, in August, the government says that this has become a law that like
mm,
you can your PSW is going to be 18 months. So what
mm.
happens from that on? It'll affect them, right? So when they go to
Yes,
apply,
it is only from the, it's only for the people who are applying for graduate visa. From that point, they will be given 18 months.
yeah.
But previous, anyone who applied before, they should be given 24 months.
Okay, okay, fine. So that's good. So any other questions or anything you guys have, please let us know. This channel is going to be there, and we are going to make more videos on English. So any particular query you have or anything, any doubts will be cleared. So we are taking up a lot of questions. We are going to I'm going to collate all the questions and have a separate session with Mr. Badri in a couple of days. So if you have any questions, please leave it here, and I'll get back to you uh, with all the answers. We'll make another video for that itself. Okay.
Sure.
All
Sure,
right. Thank
Rajabai.
you. Thank you very much. I know
Thank
like
you,
you're
Rajabai.
getting lots and lots of calls, Badri, but
Yes.
in spite of that, you gave us so much time. I really appreciate that. And I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to speak to you on other
Matters.
yeah,
Sure.
matters, immigration matters soon as well. Thank you.
Sure,
Cheers.
Rajabai. Nice talking to you. Cheers.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.